Hello, hello, early arrivers. Just waiting for the pre-roll ads to finish. Hello, AFK, Nether Mage, Crazy. Who else have we got here? Willwell, Zahn. How you doing, folks? Thank you to Keel and Xana, Anax, and Spawner, and Xander, Nether Mage, for fluting / people arriving me in. Sorry I'm so late today. Just getting some things wrapped up and sorted before we head out tomorrow. I was hoping to do like a big New Year's Eve countdown stream or something, but then that was before I realized that we'd be getting up at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning to go catch flights, so that's not going to be a thing. That's not a thing this year. Yeah, we're gonna trip. We're doing a trip, so we'll be away for a few days. But yeah, that's not a good idea. I still have to pack even, so we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing that. Any tryouts when you get back? Possibly. It could be good to do like a best of 2024 or something like that. I have had that idea kicking around. And no doubt when I get back, there'll be pretty soon a patch for Path of Exile 2, I imagine. I have to imagine. What are you working on, buddy? We're doing some solo self-found warrior leveling action. Blind playthrough, getting a sense of how warrior feels, which I've been enjoying a lot so far. It's been very hard. It's very challenging. Hey, Diona, how you doing? How you doing? It's been good so far. It's been very, like, fun engaging with the enemies and the bosses and things like that. It's definitely way harder, but it is also really lets you see a lot of the monster design and things like that. I swear this pre-roll is taking so long. Hey, Red Lego Block, thank you for the 6-month sub, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Last time I was this early, Pee-wee 2 was just going to be an update. Oh! I love Warrior so much. I've found it very fun and engaging. You are up very close and personal with the enemies, and you are really experiencing all the design that has gone into them. And it's like, I feel like it's actually not far away from being a really fun and enjoyable experience for most people. It's probably just a bit too hard and not quite well-rounded enough in its current state. It probably should have been a bit more overpowered, honestly. Launched a bit more overpowered compared to ranged options, just because they have the advantage of being ranged, right? Makes everything easier. My brother's a Witch Hunter Hammer of the Gods character, and he ain't shut up about it every day. I'm very much looking forward to messing around with Hammer of the Gods. It seems very fun. Boss fights on the Warrior have been amazing. Boss fights have been amazing. The difficulty is more just rare monsters with like bad modifiers and things, and the occasional getting swarmed, but that's less of an issue now. It's also just like it's a skill set that requires a little bit more thought for how to put it together, I think, as well. Like, a little awkward, potentially. Warrior's bad early in-game, but it's nuts when you get gear. I've seen some pretty strong Warrior stuff going on in-game from the looks of things. Hello, folks. G'day, ZiggyD here. Welcome back. It is good to see you once again for some more solo self-found Warrior bonking action as we bonk away the remainder of 2024. Hopefully we don't heavy stun it and cause it to linger any longer. I joke, but 2024 has been personally a wonderful year for me. It's been the second year of my daughter Tali's life, a great year for our family and our house and friends, and a great year for like streaming and making content for me. And Path of Exile 2 came out, so it's been a very enjoyable year for me in those regards. But you know, here's to 2025. May it be a glorious one for us on the gaming action. I have been enjoying our Warrior solo self-found actions thus far. It is definitely way harder. I have had to try hard a few things, but the toolset is there. It's just not quite polished and well-rounded and tuned well enough, and it's maybe missing 1 or 2 skills, I think, to make it comfortable for more players. But we'll be going into it blind. We've been figuring it out. It's been a pretty fun experience to do so. Look at this chest I just identified. Too bad I'm not getting 60 int anytime soon, but 30 spirit, holy heck. And life and resist, that's a pretty good leveling chest right there. It's about I'm not like a monk or something, eh? Now, I think we killed these guys. Yeah, Hugin and Moon, and we killed them and we just got the key. So we've done that. We are to return the final letter and to ascend to Shah. And then I also want to do, just for fun, because I really enjoy it, at least one of these. Because I quite like the Sekhemas. I do, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I like it, but I do. It's too good. It's too fun. But so far we have, what we have arrived at is Earth Shatter with a bit of Warcry action. We ended up going, I believe it was Titan, right? Because I went into this whole choice blind as well. This guy's Titan, I'm pretty sure. The one with the slam aftershocks. We're going those first. They seem pretty good. They seem pretty good. I didn't want to linger on like default attack Bone Shatter action too much. Still use Bone Shatter, it's a nice skill. And our actual clear is kind of more like Leap Slam, Bone Shatter like so, which is honestly pretty freaking sick. Big fan of that. And then we do have this guy here, which can be a little spicy in terms of mana costs. I am starting to have that issue. When we stop using default attacks so much, we do start to run into some potential mana issues. Oh, you know what? They weren't ready. They weren't ready. And we also have our, oh my god, we have our totem and we have Earthquake for helping to deal with more difficult groups of enemies, like so, like these guys right here. You're just a champion? That's surprising. And we can pop down those pillars and pop them with the Infernal Cry. There's definitely some like strangeness about the skill set here. It's like quite complicated, honestly. Definitely finding it more complicated than what I did with Mercenaries. But it's because you got things like this skill here, right? Wants you to use your Warcry afterwards, but Infernal Cry really wants to be used before Earthquake so that you can empower it. But Earthquake wants to be used before the encounter even begins because it's got that long delay, right? So you want to like Warcry, Earthquake, then do this, and then pop your Warcry, but we've still got like 4 seconds before it's off cooldown. So it's a little strange. It's potentially solvable though. Like we get stuff like Warcry cooldown reduction, and maybe you can do that sort of a rotation. And you know, there's lots of different skill sets, like combos and pairings for us to explore, put together potentially. I've been playing around with Ancestral Totem and Molten Blast. It's quite interesting. Apparently the totem is considered to be dual wielding if you are. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it copies you. Oh, it looks up to you. Apparently the totem, with enough AoE, all 6 projectiles connect. So wait, is there a totem that uses your skills? I didn't even know that. Yeah, the fireball thing, what is it, Molten Blast? This thing actually is pretty cool, and I did use this in Trial of the Sekhemas a bit because it's a good skill for Sekhemas. The most difficult thing about it is that it has this like movement step built into it, which you can't actually stop from happening. Sometimes these skills that have like movement built into them are fine because you can like have it, like on the Monk, there's some skills, for example, where you move when you use it, but if you attack an enemy that's close to you, you don't move. But this doesn't have that. So it's okay kind of when you body block on an enemy, but when an enemy is like doing, you know, various anti-melee things that enemies tend to do, you do kind of this, where you're like, back it up, back it up, back it up. It's a little strange. It's a little strange. It's a shame that you can't kind of like have a bit more control over whether you move or not with that, because it is kind of a cool skill though. Whether has a lot of cooldown nodes for stuff like that. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at picking up some cooldown stuff. I in fact did just pick up one of them, and we'll be likely getting more of those as well. But it's a pretty interesting skill set, and I have overall rather enjoyed kind of having different tools for different situations. Definitely not enough. The problem has been not enough support gems to actually make use of everything I want to make use of here. How are you guys not ready to stun yet? What the heck? Get some of that, thanks. Yeah, I think like I've been trying to summarize what I think Warriors issues come down to. I think one of them is Rolling Slam is the first skill they give you, followed basically by most people will take Earthquake next. Those two skills as your starting skills. Earthquake kind of makes sense, but not with Rolling Slam as a pair. Keep finding Spirit Gem drops. That wasn't guaranteed, was it? Doesn't seem like a guaranteed spot, just random, I think. You can attach a skill gem to your Ancient War Totem. No kidding, did not know that. Yeah, not too familiar with the Warriors set. I didn't really even remember. I couldn't even really remember what the Ascendancies did. I had to have a read through when we ascended. Bakum. About to go to bed. See you, Gilded Fire. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Want to wish you and Amy and Telly a fantastic New Year's. You as well, mate. You as well. Thank you. Appreciate that. What did I have here? Oh yeah, I've been messing around with the shield wall thing as well. Where am I actually, though? What's going on? Where is this area? What year is it? Hello. Hello, Mr. Black. Hello, Blood. Yes, I think I definitely can agree that in the early campaign that while you have the tools to be able to do well on the warrior, you are working twice as hard. It's like some glass ceiling warrior action here where it's like to get the same results as the patriarchy, aka ranged characters, we have to work twice as hard to get the same level of credit. That's the melee warrior action, it seems. Yeah, there's a bit of that going on, it seems, for sure. Which is, I'm a little surprised that they didn't just make them a little overpowered early on, right? Like, I don't think there's much harm in that. If you're gonna have players going into melee, you should just probably let them be a bit overpowered. But yeah, so I was trying to summarize. Like, I think life and armor are pretty fine in the campaign. They seem to be an issue later on. Scaling them seems to be a pretty big issue for endgame. Compared to like what you can achieve with energy shield scaling, for example. You got warriors going energy shield builds and stuff. Just like everybody's zooming up to the top of the tree to get energy shield stuff. So I think the campaign issues and like a lot of the new play issues, which is where I like to focus, is down to getting Rolling Slam first. That should not be the first skill. That's a weird first skill. The pushiness of the warrior being not quite right. Like, I think the warrior should not be getting pushed around by almost any enemy. And some of their skills should push enemies a bit more too. So like Rolling Slam should probably push things out of the way. And I don't know about Stampede and stuff yet because I haven't used those, but I understand some people are kind of using Stampede, the fact that it doesn't push things to deal more damage. So some of that stuff would probably need looking at, but just in general, I think the fact that you get like pushed around by a rower just walking, not actually even charging, just walking, is very strange. This little urn encounter here gives, I believe it was a gem for this one. When we open this urn, they attack us. Yeah, uncut support, cool, I really need those. Big bada boom. Rolling Slam feels so weak for the amount of action time that it takes. Like, on paper, the numbers are a bit better than just default attack spamming. But that's with you kind of like having a bit more of a delay, moving around kind of slowly, having to control the movement. Like, there's too many downsides for that. It probably has a place as a skill that does allow you to like kind of maneuver through enemies, but the problem is it doesn't do that. So like, if Rolling Slam allowed me to just like push these skeletons out of the way to get to the rare that I wanted to kill, or the ranged enemy, because like that's a big thing, right? You're sitting there dealing with the melee things that can't threaten you because you have armor and they don't do any damage to you. But like the spellcasters in the back are blasting you with cold damage. Rolling Slam should be the skill that helps you deal with that, and it can, but a lot of the time the skeleton's going to block you. I don't know. I don't think I have Rolling Slam right now, but yeah, it should be the skill that lets you just like be like, I don't even care about you guys. I'm going to the real threat, and just bam, bam through it. So the first slam knocks these guys out of the way. Second slam, you know, heavy stuns the spellcasters you actually want to kill. Enough. So I mean, you have Leap Slam to do that sort of thing, but if you're gonna give Rolling Slam in the early game, it needs to be for that. and not like the first skill you get. There should just be like a little ground stone or something first skill, honestly. So some pushiness and that, I think would be two changes that probably alone would do most of the solving for Warriors early game feel. Pop. I'll be taking that, thank you. Backline access is fun. Yeah, and just that warrior fantasy of just being like a wrecking ball that just plows its way through the lesser monsters because you don't even care about them. They can't stop you. But you don't really get that feeling very well, I think. The sound effects and chunkiness feeling of the abilities when they do work and when you're pulling them off nicely, it was pretty good. But I think those maybe like 2, 3 changes would probably make a big deal. The first step for armor is to update the current PoE 1 levels. Upgrade it to the PoE 1 levels. Yeah, they must have had a reason for wanting to change the formula so much. So it'd be interesting to hear kind of what that thought process was. And what they want to do then to make armor worth using. Because instead of having all the warriors go energy shield. Like obviously they like nerf energy shield, bring everything down to the same level. But even then, you won't get people using armor so much as just like ignoring it and going for other stuff. Investing in other things. On controller, I miss shattering palm constantly. It's very annoying. I did really like shatter. I did like the palm strike skills and that. But I haven't played those on controller, and I imagine you're a bit at the mercy of the audio aim, aren't you? Need a week of non-stop Jonathan interviews after they get back. I imagine they'll probably want a couple days to have some meetings and plan some content and stuff. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if they're up for doing any interviews or anything like that. I'll definitely ask. I'll definitely ask to see if they're keen. Need to make sure we get our lightning resistance in here. Really need to use outside of this group here. Pretty nasty group. Let's go find that lightning resistance. Armor doesn't have any issues in the first 3 acts. Yeah, Armor's fine in the campaign. Actually, like, good in the campaign. Whoa, no, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Leap. And pop. I'm okay. Gotta use the wrong skill a couple times in a row there. Gotta learn my rather complex hotkey layout. I can always do this and to buy me time until it pops and lets me engage. I mean, when you figure out how you're going about engaging each pack, it's pretty bloody satisfying, I tell you. Do a little reposition here. It is there though. I war cried before using my Earth Shatter. It's a strange one. The crown, armor, yes, crown one's pretty good. Whoop. Oh, no flaws. Get him, totem. I have no flaws. Bonk. Woo! Range doesn't need to think, just walk, spam, right click, spark. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? We do have to work a little bit harder on melee to get those same results. It's very satisfying when you are doing it. But I think maybe we are working slightly too hard. Do we go for that Warcry cooldown now, maybe? try and get that whole combo here a bit smoother. Consider using a bow offhand. So I'm not gonna like solo self-found warrior with the intention of getting a real feel for how like warrior and mace archetype feels to play, and then just whack on a crossbow or bow or something. You know, it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole exercise. But yes, you can certainly do that. I know people have been leveling, you know, many other things as a warrior. Doing Pillar of the Cage God leveling, doing crossbow grenades, doing some bow leveling. All good options. Not really what I'm interested in doing right now, though. Whoa! Cryptus leveled Titan as minion SRS. Hilarious. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to get some heals here, mates. I'm gonna have to get some heals. Or we'll just use strategy. Yeah, strategy. Problem is now I'm out of mana too, so all the strategy in the world's not gonna save me in that situation. I got life loss though. Do 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 do. No one up here. It's gonna work a little harder. A little harder, yeah. A little harder. Can I link a jewel? Don't ask him for a price check, but I can't find a similar one on the market. Want to know if I hit the jackpot or Jang? Sure, yeah. I'll tell you if I know anything about it, but jewels are very meta knowledge specific. In order to really have a good understanding of jewels, you need to kind of just like have played a bunch of builds or know a bunch of builds. What is our go-to for dealing with enemies like this, I wonder? Can you not, like, place these guys if you're, like, targeting the middle there? The go-to is to leave and go get force charges. Damn. Yeah, Ziggy D gets me. I have that name, so you can always whisper me at Ziggy D.
The path to Desha.
Kraken. Ew. What do we got? 20. It's crazy to me the amount of energy shield scaling you can get on things. Oh, the passive tree and jewels. Yeah, so you got like crit chance, crit damage, energy shield. I already see that and I'm like, yep, that looks pretty wild. The damaging elements with crits thing is probably a value add, but very niche. So, like, what is that going to be in this context? Some sort of like flame blast ignite stuff. I don't know, but I don't really know much about those builds, so I can't tell you how big a deal that is. But yep, that looks very nice. Just the energy shield plus crit pairing seems really good. You're gonna gamble a Val on it. So I saw that Vals can go +1 -1 affix, so you can go 5 affix duels with Vals. Kind of fun. What did life do to deserve such a lack of love compared to ES? I like get what they're going for and doing with life, and it kind of almost works, but then it's just so weird that like energy shield has so much scaling. It's so strange that they didn't like do the same thing with energy shield to an extent. I get that energy shield is a defense, but not really though, is it? It's called a defense, but it's not really a defense. It's just life gotten a slightly different way. It seems that a part of the issue is also like the sustain stuff for energy shield might be pretty good too. But yeah, it's weird that like energy shield has like more scaling than PoE 1 has had at its peak. It does remind me of like sometimes in PoE 1's history where it's been a bit like that. Get my weapon set passives. Got any rares here? Well, I'll just go ahead and bend to that one. Salvage bench. Hey, Chronic Kills, thanks for the sub, mate. Very much appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, clear out this. How's that belt looking? Life of gold res. I have 2 augments, which is about how many I needed. That's no good. Topaz. Lightning is my current lowest. What have I got? Frozen here? Let's put that Topaz on. Give it a transmute first. Charge when you kill an enemy. Seems good. Seems good. Warcry speed, empower attack damage. I don't like... These like nodes like this are just there so they can draw a picture, right? It's not like some optional alternate routes the same as this. If it was a different thing, I would get it. If it was like, empowered attacks have more AoE or something. And then you're like, damage or AoE. It's just so you can... It's just so that they can do a little mace head picture. That's basically all it is. Warcry area of effect stuff seems pretty good too, but I might go get Aftershocks first. I'm liking the Aftershock stuff we have going. So we did get ourselves a support gem though. Is there something that interacts with Aftershock in tier 1? Impact Shockwave just adds it. It doesn't actually seem like there's any other at all down the line. So what have we got? Leap Slam's got Overpower Brutality. Shockwave Totem's got Lacerate Jagged Ground. Not so sure about the Lacerate. Earth Shatter's having some real mana issues. I wonder if we put like... I don't think we could afford Life Tap. I'm pretty sure we hurt too much with that. 19 mana. Like, what's my life? My healing is like 6 per second. So I'm probably going to do like... Is this one boosting currently? Where are you? That's Shatter. Yeah, it's gonna do 19 per second ish. No, more than that. Twice that. Yes, it's supposed to have bad recovery. Yeah, I mean, so is life to an extent, but cannibalism support's kind of breaking that a little bit. The cannibalism support for auras right now is like 4% life per kill. It's probably way too strong. But that's less noticeable because of the low total life values people are getting. It's obviously unfinished, but check out the Claw node by Templar. It's just funny. Claw. Oh, this one here. It's just, yes, this is the one that's just all attack damage at the moment because like there's no claws in the game, so they just give you a wheel to get attack damage. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Tough Claw, Sharpen Claw, Swift Claw. It's funny they didn't even like make this like attack speed or something. It's just like we don't know what to put there, so we're just gonna put like mediocre attack damage scaling. Point for point, actually, if you get them all, it's probably not too bad. 10% average boosted by 25. Ends up being a bit of a, not 12, 13, so 14 maybe? It's actually not bad. ES Overflow via Grim Feast is bonkers. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Grim Feast. Is that just one ascendancy node, or is it something else? Am I confusing it with something else? It's just a buff, it's a spirit gem? Oh, it's a spirit gem. I can probably look at it here then. That's wild then. Yeah, I thought it was a ascendancy thing. I was like, it's maybe not such a big deal then, but apparently it's apparently it's a buff, eh? Grim Feast. Feed on corpses to bolster your energy shield while active enemies and reviving minions that die in your presence have a chance to drop Grim Remnants. Even your minions can drop them. Hilarious. Picking up a Grim Remnant grants you energy shield, which can overflow maximum energy shield. 50% chance to spawn Remnant when an enemy or reviving minion dies in your presence. Recover 25 energy shield, and that stacks up to twice your total energy shield. So you get 10,000, you can go up to 20k. Yep. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild with how much energy shield you can get, especially, isn't it? Seems pretty wild. Premeditation, magnified effect. It's so expensive. Infernal Cry. Shield Wall, Fortress, Hourglass. I think we just put something on Bone Shatter for now then, maybe. Maybe I'll make it Life Tap, even though there's like a few other good options. Just so I have something else that's free. What's the base damage on Bone Shatter? Pretty bad, right? That's actually, like, huh. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. It's actually higher than default attack, so we can use it as default attack with life attack. As long as we don't mind the mana cost, life cost even. Grace, thanks for the 131 month sub, mate. 11, almost 11 years, right? 1 month off 11 years. Wild. That is wild. Now, what was I doing? I got distracted. I came back for Floss, didn't I? The amount recovered scales with gem level? I figured, yeah. Where are we? Oh. I must have been going off to the left. I dipped away to portal out. Bone Shadow with Aftershock is very good, yeah. I suspect Aftershock might be like... There might be something weird going on with it there. But it is very satisfying, and I like it. It's a I think it's a perfect example of like a payoff for a combo skill done right. You've got multiple fun ways of triggering it. Sleep Slam, Shield Charge, default attack if you want. That's what a lot of people were doing. The only kind of issue with it is that your initial hit that you're using to trigger it can do too much damage and stun the enemy anyway, and not just like get them primed to stun. So that can be a bit of an issue where you're like, you can't use Bone Shadow just because the enemies are already getting stunned. Like if I added too much stun power to Leap Slam, the enemies would just get stunned by Leap Slam, right? Then I can't Bone Shadow them. Just kind of a hilarious problem. Definitely a suffering from a success kind of situation, isn't it? I forgot our amulet's really good, eh? How am I already out of life force charges? The heck? Did I just blast them all like nobody's business? Can I go over there? Oh my god, I can! Leap Slam's amazing. I'm not used to this, being able to move around with mobility skills. Oh my god. Life is great. Leap Slam. Chunk it. My fast recharge. Very nice. Did I get my book? Or buff? I must have. I thought you were supposed to use something, but I think just using it gives you the buff. Yoink. It says in chat. Yeah, that's right. There it is. 10 lightning rounds. Whoop. It's fun how you getting this like electricity buff animates all these statues with electricity, right? I like that. It's a cute detail. Immensely satisfying. You're pretty doomed if you Leap Slam in and don't get a stun trigger on anyone though. Thankfully the small stun kind of gives us time to do something, but it's been working okay. So every now and then you kind of don't target the one you want and they get behind someone else and then you can't hit them. And that happens. We lived. We're okay. Oh yeah, baby. So fun. So fun. Murder Scrabbler. When that game of Scrabble goes way too far. I feel like evasion is actually in a great spot right now. Feels relatively balanced. I've heard mostly decent things about evasion, yeah. Testament of Defiance. Whoa. Let's go get the rest of Aftershocks.
Let these towers stand for all time, So that the sands may never swallow the honored dead, we give you to the sky and to the wind in defiance of the doom of the desert.
This down was a pretty wicked cool. Reckon I can jump all the way over there? Definitely not. It's like with that many content low where too many people are over serious or grumpy. You gotta remember it's Christmas, so it can be a pretty taxing time emotionally and brain power wise for a lot of people. Be a great time, but it can also be a little bit taxing. People are tired. And it's been a couple, you know, it's effectively been a couple weeks and might be another week before some of the changes they want so that they can fully enjoy their downtime with PoE too. Or they still have to wait a little while for them. Yeah, I getcha. I've honestly been a bit brain fogged these past few days. I was so exhausted yesterday. Like I finished what, a 3.5-hour stream or something, and I was like dead tired. Which is like, I guess a side effect of Christmas plus not enough sleep plus having probably overworked a bit in the weeks leading up with the PoE 2 launch and everything as well. Where are we going? I'm full clear in this zone, okay? I didn't catch anything. I didn't like leaving my home. Yeah, I mean, leaving my home's probably a good thing, but I didn't catch anything. It was just like I was just exhausted, and then like Christmas is not necessarily like super restful. Whee! I feel like I'm potentially on the upswing, and we're going for a trip that will be probably a bit more restful. Traveling's tiring, but whoa! The actual trip itself should be pretty good. Whoa! Holiday hangover? Yeah. Well, here we go.
You are relentless, but that makes you predictable. The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Yes. Let's do this thing. Time to bonk. Up you down. Keep that earthquake totem combo going for the aftershocks. My Warcry just uses way too much mana. Oh man. They got to like not Warcry so much. Pretty spicy, my dude. I'm gonna start running into some mana issues. How is this guy so hard to stun? This is like never gonna stun this guy, right? I'm pretty sure I stunned him with my flash grenades. I wouldn't be surprised if flash grenade works better at stunning than Warrior. Or he's got more support for it, but gonna have to go with more mana efficient options here. Slash Bone Shatter. Non-stun triggering Bone Shatter. Makes me look at noob. Need an earthquake. There we go. Well, this guy, he's just so into it. He's got a new wife, necromancy, and no bedtime, living his best life. It's all cool to fire off. Yeah, it's just vibing. He really does look like he's having a lot of fun, doesn't he? I love to see a boss who loves their job. I'm with you. I think like he's very non-threatening to me, right? I feel like I'm not really, as long as I don't stand in the fire or something, I'm not really taking any damage from him. It's kind of funny. Ew, puking. Gross. Oh yeah, some ads. Is it enough for a flask? It was not enough for a flask. Just keep flapping. Just keep flapping. Oh god, no! No. And of course, what I do is I stand there in the flamethrower and die. Hilarious. In no world should I have died to this boss. There is no way that I should die to this boss. And yet, here we are. Hey, I got a black blade. Cool.
The time of the Faradin is nigh.
Man, I need to like maybe put, oh god, do I put life tap on Infernal Cry maybe? That might be the play.
Get back! Split the earth!
Really like shoved me around. Fair enough, this guy's shoving me around though. Pretty fair. I can't roll past because he's like put his arms down and trap me in there. That's a cute little detail, isn't it? Back to being out of mana again. Give me an earthquake. Give me a totem if I can afford it. More earthquakes and totems, thanks. Don't get caught by the flamethrower again. Thwap, thwap, thwap. He's such a funny goober. Yeah. Yes. Why don't you do your flamethrower? And while you're doing that, I'm just gonna go find where's Bone Shatter. Bone Shatter life tap. Let's put it on. I want to say Infernal Cry.
It evokes a certain sensuality I never expected from this big brawny boy.
Hold on, apathetic wombat. I'll read your messages in a sec, mate. I missed that one. Now we can do it. I mean, chunk myself a bit with that, but that's probably better. Maybe I do need Infernal Cry to be life tap. It's too expensive otherwise. It eats like half my mana. He's a funny goober. Apathetic, thanks for the 500 bits. What is this alluring pirouette skill? It evokes a certain sensuality I've never expected from this big brawny boy. You mean this one? It's just like we haven't quite developed spin to win yet, so, but this is the precursor to spin to win. If we keep practicing, we might eventually start to wee spin to win. Soon, soon. The technology's not there yet, but soon. Oh. Excuse me. I'm spinning. Yeah. Yeah. Pirouette. 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 They're good. Too well to win. Thank you very much, Apathetic. Appreciate it, mate. What a gorgeous ballet of emotion. Yes, quite. Black Liam's quite good, but I'm gonna disenchant it for shards. Another spirit chest. Energy shield again. Why? Again, like this. Actually, I should salvage those. Also, these gloves? Holy. What are these gloves? These gloves are amazing. Current ones have good life. These have really good resists. Oh my god. If it wasn't for the low... If that life roll was like 90, I would be like, oh, endgame gloves. Right? Like, almost. Those gloves are insane. Excuse me? I have to use those. Add a fire damage to attacks? Yeah, alright, sure. Looks good to me. Actual boss loot dropping, huh? That's wild. That was really something, that was. It looks like next tier of these guys is here. One-handers I think have been showing up too. Yeah, plated maces. Ours are so good though, we're gonna wait, probably. Next tier after plated mace for upgrades. Uncut skill gem 8. Let's have a look here. I'm leaning Earthquake. The levels on Infernal Cry seems a bad idea. Earthquake's damage to mana ratio is pretty good, I think. Don't need the Spirit Gem. Stash you. Stash. Alright, I have enough augments. I'm gonna go celebrate with a Jin Barya. Yes, celebrating with Trial of Sekhemas, something that people avoid even getting their ascendancy in the first place for. Yes. Ah, Warrior, Trial of Sekhemas. I've never been more engaged, I tell you. It was so much harder. It was so fun. I loved it. You committed to one-handed maces? Not necessarily. But it seems like a good idea right now. Movement speed, quantity of relics. We have this boss's take increased damage with honor resist. Perfect. We can't use both of these. This is 12 damage. This one's 17. We might as well augment and see what we get. 18. So this ended up slightly better. So we use this one instead, potentially. Although, what do we do here? Max honor, fountain, double sacred water, defenses and honor resist. We certainly can't use... There's no way to do that, is there? These ones were pretty bad, so it looks like we'll do this max honor one here. That's going to be certainly making us a lot more powerful. We're at 18, 28 honor resist. Not exactly capped, but 4-1.
I'm ready.
Let's go! You excited for some Sekhemas? Yeah, let's Sekhema warrior! Sounds like I'm doing some sort of like, Sekhema. Sekhema what? Sekhema pain! Let's go, the trial of Sekhema pain. Let's go, death crystals, bam. This way. Big bada bonk. The aftershock got him. Watch that poison. Toss is pretty nasty. Whoa! It's fine. Didn't even hit me. I rolled into the dead spot. It was calculated. It was fully calculated. And bonk. Oh. Yeah, you want some too? Here, you have this. Oh! The rain's coming. You want some of this? We can use that as a ranged attack, can't we? Ooh! We have the skills. I think he's losing it. I was having fun. I was having a good time, man. Whoop. I'll check this little chest as well. Yoink. It's had 6 sacred water for me. That's pretty legit. So he's already stunned by the leap slam. What am I supposed to do with that? When do you access big hammer drops? I think hammer's pretty high level. Gold key? Yo! Good start. Okay, what do we got? Okay, these are not too bad. This one can get you killed from the urn enemies, but I think they're mostly on floor 2. But water into water is pretty good. There's also less water into that. I'm tempted to go for this one. We just have to be a bit careful because certain enemies can almost instantly kill you with this one. So it's 5% life mana ES taken on hit, which is mostly fine. So most of the time you just get tapped once. But there are a couple enemies that do little barrages like that. Would be pretty devastating. That one's really easy to avoid though.
Come here.
More concerningly, there's these urn enemies, which I don't know if their ability's bugged or something, but they can just insta-kill you with it. But we have plenty of tools as well. We can do this. We can do this. We can use our ranged attacks. Quote unquote melee. Woo! Gold key drop. Yo. You're a tanky one, you are. Energy shield aura. That'll do it, eh? Oh yeah, baby. Gimme. Got 2 gold keys already. I was very worried I was about to jump into that fireball. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it's okay. I somehow did not get hit there. Interesting. Actually, I can't explain that one. I thought for sure I jumped into those fireballs. I don't have my AoE gem on anymore. I put life tap on it. Volatiles, man. Volatiles. Leave me alone. It's so engaging, though. I'm so engaged right now. See? People are just not framing Warrior right. They're like, Warrior's too hard, / bad, / awful, / my penis fell off when I played Warrior, / you know, me back. Help, help. And other things like that. But they're just framing it wrong. You just gotta say things like, the Warrior's super engaging gameplay. I'm highly engaged when I play the Warrior. I'm extremely engaged right now. If I were to engage in any other bodily activity such as breathing or blinking, I would surely perish. I have never been more engaged in gaming moments. Periodic invulnerability with armored might mean a no killing that one possibly. Whee! Let's see. Gonna be done. Oh, all this stuff going on around me, that's for sure. Whoop! So engaged right now. Talkative tried. Thanks for the raid, mate. Welcome, folks. Welcome. You're in pretty early. We haven't been gone for too long today. We're playing Solo Self-Found Warrior so that I can get the feeling of that authentic, raw Warrior experience through the campaign. I really want to experience the engaging gameplay of Warrior. And that is the key, as we have just discussed. See, too many people were saying about how the Warrior is really bad or hard or difficult or it hurts them physically to play it. But they're just framing it wrong. You just need to say things like, this Warrior gameplay is highly engaging. I'm so engaged right now. Engaging is the word. So you like being in pain? Yes, yes. I mean, that's what some people call suffering. I just call being highly engaged in the gameplay right now. Hey, it's good to see you. Good to see you streaming. Hope you've been having a good time. Hope you've been enjoying yourself. I've been taking some time off over Christmas and stuff, having a rest. I have not, but I am tomorrow. I'm going away for a bit of a holiday for a few days tomorrow. I've been really enjoying my Warrior playthrough so far. You definitely have to work way harder. You have to work twice as hard to break that glass ceiling to even get the same amount of recognition and performance that I had to on my mercenary. I didn't lock up any builds, have not been following a build. I barely even knew what the ascendancies were. I knew their names, but not what they did. But we have since so far gone, well, Titan? This one's Titan, I don't even know, it doesn't say anywhere. I think this one's Titan, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm liking the kind of the aftershocks and few of those things I'm messing around with right now. And we might... very not sure where I'm headed currently, but at the moment I'm picking up some Aftershock action and some Warcry stuff to pair with Earthshatter. There's a good set of tools here. I probably bring it down to the early game warrior issues. For me, I would bring it down to Rolling Slam being the first skill you get is a very strange choice. Should probably not be the first skill you give new players. And Rolling Slam design-wise even should probably be a skill that pushes enemies out of the way more. So that you get that, you know, warrior fantasy of just like pushing through the front line to get to the backliners. So that should probably be like a little earthquake skill or something. Not earthquake, like a little ground slam sort of skill. You know, literally ground slam from PW1. Something like that would be good. So yeah, there's some slight issues with the skill package. I think armor and life is actually pretty good in the campaign. Those issues are more endgame. And the other thing I've probably identified as something they could tweak that would make a big difference for the feel of warrior early game, apart from maybe just like tuning, like making it a bit overpowered, because I think that's the way to go with balancing a melee character like this. Just make it overpowered, man. At least in the campaign, make it a bit overpowered. I will say it's very good on bosses. I've enjoyed the bossing a lot. And it feels pretty strong on bosses, apart from some mana issues I'm still trying to figure out. But the other thing that I've identified is probably just pushiness. So too many little enemies are pushing the warrior around, which should never happen. Only like the biggest boss attacks and stuff should really push you around. And having some more skills that let you just kind of like push enemies out of the way like they're nothing. So I don't know if they like adjust pushiness so that if you're wearing armor gear or have high armor or something, you push more, or maybe just tie it to the skills, or maybe like some passives in the warrior area. I don't know exactly. But some tweaks for pushiness would be good, I think. The fact that you get like pushed around by rowers that aren't even charging, for example, they're just little birds. They just like push out of the way, right? It'd be like a little terrier pushing you around somehow, you know? It's like, yeah, it's gonna jump around and scratch your shins and be a general nuisance, but it's not gonna push you by walking into you. Have you tried two-handing or you like shield more? I did two-handed stuff initially more. Picked up a really nice one-hander here. I'm using for a little while. And I do like the look and feel of the shield setup more. I've been criminally underutilizing Ray's shield though. But I'm doing Sekhemas again, optionally, to celebrate my defeat of the previous boss that I just defeated. You think that's crazy? It's just because it's so goddamn engaging. I really actually quite like the Sekhemas. I don't think it's a good choice for the Trial of Ascendancy for everyone to do. I think just killing bosses would be the most fun way to ascend. But as a piece of content, I love it. I actually really like it. What about a corrupted terrier? Yeah, still trying to figure out the mana thing. War cries are so expensive, so I literally just swapped out life tap on Infernal Cry right now. And we're gonna have to see if that's enough here. And their issues have been a bit of a problem. Anyway, what have we got here? We've got the pledge to Kochar here. After a reduced honor restored, that's honestly fine. I don't plan on losing any. I've lost 6 honor. Do 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 do. You got me, you little cheeky rock. Get out of here. Bonk. So engaging. I'm engaging. I'm engaging. Love it. It's honestly so fun. Just imagine if they like did those little tuning things, just kind of rounded out the skill package a bit more and made it a little bit overpowered. How fun would it be, right? Like I reckon if you grab a couple pieces of leveling gear in Level War, it probably feels really fun. Because you get that engaging gameplay, but you aren't necessarily suffering so much. You can fight these mods. I actually think like the Trial of Sekhemas is really well done for the most part. Like, again, don't think it should be the Trial of Ascendancy. Too many people clearly like dislike it fundamentally for that. But the way they've designed 95% of it, there's a few things that need fixing, but the way they've designed 95% of it is actually like super fair. You have a lot of control over the RNG compared to the Trial of Chaos, where it's just like you just get absolutely just nut punched by RNG constantly. You have a lot of control over how your runs go. The relic system gives you a lot of control over like powering yourself up. You do have to realize the importance of the relics and actually get them. And the mob design is such that even on a warrior, nearly all of it you can engage in just fine. You do run into a few more of the friction points on a warrior, where there are a couple skills that are maybe like a little bugged or a little weird. That can be a little iffy. It's more rare modifiers. Like when you get, what is it? The proximity thing where they don't exist unless you're standing next to them. That stuff is really annoying, because even on a warrior in melee, that half the time they're immune with that. But when you get like temporal bubble, and then they've got ground goop that they leave on the ground that explodes, you're like, come on. But it's usually the random rare modifiers that do that stuff. The actual monster designs are really good. It's actually quite fun to fight them. That's why I'm doing it literally for funsies right now. I enjoy it more in 2 more than the Sanctum. It's way better than the Sanctum. I was mid on Sanctum. I kind of liked it. It felt way too build divisive and didn't work super well with the way Path of Exile 1 was designed. But it was still kind of fun content, and I appreciated it being there for like the builds that did like it. But here I really like it. And so far both on Mercenary and Warrior. But you know, we'll see as I get into more of the deep flaws how I feel on Warrior. Ran into way more of the friction on the Monk. Kind of unfair though. Not really a fan of evasion luck defense. Evasion's like pretty good in here, but you don't want to be like getting hit and relying on the evasion. It's a backup plan, right? This shit shouldn't happen. It was unkillable. Unkillable rares in Path of Exile. Name a more classic pairing, right? Regenerates life. What do we got? What's the other part that's making it? The shield guy. So he's a shield guy, so it's hard to deal with the shield. Yeah, regen. 9 times out of 10 when you got like an issue like this, you're like, it's nearly always regen, right? Regen just constantly is always overtuned on mobs. But when it pairs with anything else, like, you know, oh, they're immune occasionally. Also, these mobs just happen to go underground. I think I had one of those on the Warrior on my last Sekhemas run, actually. It was like one of the guys that go underground. The worm things that dive underground and then appear. Oh, no, that wasn't actually in the Sekhemas. That was just in the desert. It was one of those things with like regen and energy shield or something. Just dive underground and heal and then come back healed. A little piece of garbage. Little piece of garbage. It's very unclear what is and what isn't blocked by shield enemies. Yeah, shield enemies are the sort of thing where like some setups you will have comfortable ways of dealing with it. It'll be fine. Some setups you won't even notice that the enemies have shields because your skills just don't care. And then some setups where it's like, I can't actually figure out a reliable way to do this because they just kind of turn around and face me. Like on the Grenadier, for example, I noticed shield enemies, but I had a very good tool for dealing with them, Flash Grenade. I threw flash grenades behind them, it stunned them, and they dropped their shields. Some of them literally drop their shields and don't pick them back up. So that's really cool. When it works well, it works well. So I don't mind the idea of the shield enemies, but yeah, it definitely has issues with certain builds, doesn't it? It's just like some of them, because you just like, let's say you're just a forward face and you're just lightning arrowing or whatever. You're going bop, 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 and they just keep facing you. You like rotate around them, they just face you. You basically have to like get right on and roll to the behind them. But when they got a mana donut and stuff, that makes things difficult, doesn't it? Yes, yes. It was a T9 map. I did lightning damage, which it resisted. And I was crossbow, so everything I tried to hit got projectile shot back at me. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Particularly pure melee on Dreadnought. Those shielded suckers are a pain. Yeah, in like situations where you can't really get behind them super easily as well. There are probably like tools on every setup for them, but whether they're immediately obvious, like someone said earlier, they're not necessarily super well communicated. So probably some tinkering needs to happen there. Before we do the next rooms, I have to take a short break, or the Twitch is going to cut me off. I'll be right back and see you fine folks in a minute for some more highly engaging Sekhemas gameplay. Hello, hello. Whoa, what's going on, headphones? What are you doing? Testing? Is my ear blocked or are my headphones not working? Hello? 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 Okay. Oh, I don't know if it's my ears or my headphones, like I couldn't hear myself. It's making me question. Is one of my ears blocked? Welcome back for some more Sekhemas gameplay. So fun, so fun. You really have to have some sort of crowd control option in your builds if you can. It's so much better in Path of Exile 2, and it does deal with a lot of those problems, like the shield enemies and whatnot. I loved having a good stun and then later electrocute on my Grenader. My Grenader's been progressing very nicely, by the way. I've been doing more off-stream end-game progression on that thing. I kind of want to kill this guy and see if we get loot from it, because I think normally they just die. You don't get anything if you just finish the ritual. It's blocked me. It's blocked me. Wrong scene. Oh no! It is the wrong scene. Something scuffed with my headphones. Let's go lose cable somewhere or something. Is it you? Is it you? Sorry, I was on the BRB screen this whole time. My bad. Oh, professional streamer. Okay, that fixed it. One of those cables was loose, I think. Now I'm on the correct scene. My audio is working. Good. Professional broadcaster here. There's me loot. Get him. And you. And you. Love it. Pledge to coach I can be a lot of fun. There's some good stuff you can get in here. What we got? Sometimes you just have to leave them though. Sometimes the correct choice is no choice. Reduce on and restored. Random minor affliction. Almost never. You almost never want to take this. There's very few things that are worth it. Certainly not that. Gain a random major boon for 255 fizz. This I don't mind. So that is, I have like 30 something and a bit of armor. I will probably take maybe half of that, which I can certainly afford for a major boon. I don't really need this. I can win without it, but it's only like 100 honor and I get what? Restore 9 honor on room completion. Oh. Dang. That's not so good a trade-off. I'll get 9 back for the cost of like 100. Sometimes it doesn't pay off. It's a good demonstration though that when you have honor resistance, and certainly if you have some armor on top of that, those take fizz damage ones can be basically free. No, whatever you're doing, stop it. Energy shield revives minions. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. This one might be a mistake. If I had a little bit more time, we could take him. Not quite. Bummer. Once you can blast the rares, these rooms are really good for loot. And for relic farming too. Have you tried Minecraft yet? Nah. Still haven't tried Minecraft yet. Sorry, Ethan. I told you, we already have a date planned. It was 10 years, wasn't it, when PoE 3 comes out? Just before PoE 3 comes out, we'll play Minecraft, you and me. Excuse me. If you're walking, wait, do I have cannot restore or no? Yeah, it's just if you're walking, it like cancels it just before it goes off. Now you were wrong, as in 12. Oh, it was in 12 years, was it? That's right. Yeah, it was the same amount of time that it took for Path of Exile 2 to come out. So also going for some bleed. Right now I have bleed on the totem, I want to say. There's not really much reason for it to be there. It's a gem I have. I was originally going to mess with some like bleed payoff stuff, but right now it's on there. It does a smidgen of damage. Better than nothing. I definitely don't have enough support gems. I was not close enough to my things. Big stone, let's go. Get a freaking monster, let's go. This is very fun. It's only different to my previous fight, right? Like I have more tools. And we're making full use of them. The last one I babied with the Molten Blast. I used this. It was pretty slow. It was good for safely killing stuff, but it was very slow. That was lit. Whee. End up throwing it on just for the extra dot because of lack of supports. Yeah. It seems like bleed is probably intended to be mostly supplemental. We can check what relics you have first. Reduce crit damage bonus, honor restored. Nah, these were pretty bad. We'll get our extra keys. We have 3 bronze and 2 gold. No silver. Salvage those ones. Boots, mysterious. Where's my jewels, man? I was hoping to get some jewels out of this. Check here. Spirit evasion ES. I could actually use that one if I want to get some spirit. There's not much else going on though. Some Rita armor there. Looks potentially promising. Grab you. Grab the booties. Check the other boots. I know I can stash stuff and take it back, but too lazy for that. Oops. This one, please. Alright. Very nice. Out we go. You're not wailing enemies, you're sending earthen spikes and blowing them up for damage, just saying? Just saying? Can never get that bloody meme out of my head. Just a super saiyan. Just saying. I'm just saying. Sorry. This is my problem, not your problem. My brain is fully rotted. What can I say? I'm just saying. I mean, how is it not cool me like literally using a pickaxe to bring out spikes of metal that I then explode with the power of my rage, whilst simultaneously causing earthquakes that erupt in giant explosions, and also having a shockwave totem that triggers the ruptured ground from said earthquake with multiple aftershocks. I mean, that's still pretty sick, right? But it's not true melee though, Ziggy. I literally was saying yesterday, anyone here yesterday remember? I was saying I'm gonna get no true Scotsman as the moment I am like fighting at pseudo range. It's like, that's not, well Ziggy, that's not really a melee character anymore, is it? That's it's clearly just a ranged character. I use Bone Shatter. That's melee, okay. That's melee. Leap Slam, Bone Shatter, melee. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
My wares are
But
renowned.
Sekhemas especially wants you to strongly consider having some nice versatile tools for fighting at range if you can. It's a good idea. I don't think the spirit's gonna be enough of a payoff for me to worry about. Let's get this one. Hey Dread! Good to see you, mate. If you read the gem, but I had to the other day. You can't place jagged grounds near each other, otherwise they don't make a new one. If you reduce the area with stuff like conk effect, you can make more tightly packed jagged grounds. No, I hadn't messed with that yet. I'd only just been kind of told about the whole jagged ground erupting from the totem thing. So I'm only just learning about that. Turns out the way to fix melee in action RPGs, make them range skills, a tale as old as time. PoE1 players certainly know. Is this enough of an upgrade to warrant doing things to? It's potentially actually maybe there. We might want to do something with that. That's a very good staff right there. Watch me vendor it, ready? For a regal shard. I was playing a spellcaster right now. Oh! Oh my lord. Defenses, quantity of keys, that one's quite good. Life, that'll need an augment. On a resist, nice. Trap damage on a resist. Probably keep that one for now. You need to place them away from each other, otherwise you're essentially wasting attacks. So when you say place them away from each other, what are you talking about though? Place what away from each other? So right now I've got jagged ground on Shockwave Totem because people were saying that it would basically trigger itself. I haven't actually verified if it works, but apparently it does. And then because it's the only thing that triggers it. And then Earthquake creates its own ones as well. The Earthquake Jagged Grounds. So I've just been putting the totem on the Earthquake because then it'll trigger them. But I guess if it's creating its own, maybe that is a little wasted. I don't know. I could put Concentrated Effect on the Shockwave Totem, but that's also going to make it not so good at triggering them as well. The Jagged Ground support doesn't care about this. Only EQ Jagged does? Oh, okay. Well then... I think it's a non-issue right now because it's good to know mechanically, but maximum 3 jagged ground patches. How does it actually cannot create jagged ground on top of an existing patch? So if there's one from the totem there already, can't create it, but the totem can actually create on top? That's weird. Is this for if you're like spamming Earthquake? Because I only ever use it once. Like if you go to smack the ground, you will lose them. The support can have infinite jagged grounds in the same spot. Oh wow. Strange, huh? The difference there. It's quite odd. We have a potential ring here. 36 mana. Probably not. Unless I need a lightning resist swap. Do I have any exalts currently? No exalts. Dang. I have 2 Artificer's Orbs, but that is not a great surplus, given that I want to upgrade my weapon at some point. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go ahead and pick ourselves up. Shovel upgrade. Not really using much anyway. So the support jagged is separate to the EQ jagged ground. Got it, got it. It can create on top of totem jagged grounds though. Okay, so it's fine. I don't really think I need to change anything I'm doing. It's just like if I started spamming my earthquakes, I would want to spread them around a little bit or use concentrated effect to help. Which I can see you wanting to do that anyway. Doing Warcry setup, you won't need to care. I just realized this while I was leveling. Yeah, no, good note. Good to know. For sure. I forgot to put these in my relic stash. That's good. That one's quite good. His recovery's pretty bad. That one's also fine. Nice.
My wares are unburden you.
Silver Charm's unaffected by slow. That one's actually kind of handy.
Sands guide you.
And we may or may not want to use that chest. For now, we'll just stick with our current one. Looks good. Looks hot. Kind of want to do Sekhemas again. Is that wild? Is that crazy? It's just fun. I like it. Especially because I don't have any jewels yet. You can test it out without enemies in your next area if you want to verify it. Easy to see if Earthquake is ancestrally boosted. Oh, because it'll boost the ground effect too. So the jagged ground is this like brown patch? Is that the idea there? Or is it this roiling part? I thought that was just an indicator where Earthquake is. Because like, what does it look like with the totem? Yeah? Which one, yeah? I take Jagged Ground off this... Oh, there it is. Okay, so these big cracks are just part of the skills. Jagged Ground. Support skills have a 50% chance to create Jagged Ground. On what, though? I guess when the slam goes, so when it does its attack. So first attack has 20% chance of creating the Jagged Ground, and the second one will blow it up if so. So there's one. Okay, yeah. And then that did. Oh, now I see the little, like, there's a little kind of gold flash of the Jagged Ground triggering. So if I do this here, it's pretty hard to see it through all the other triggers, but there, yeah, okay. I see the little crosses of like the cracks kind of detonating. The little sparks there. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, sick. You got, I mean, it's kind of fun. You've got aftershocks, you've got the actual slams, you've got the Jagged Ground and the Jagged Ground detonating, all kind of at the same time. So there's a bit going on there. Let's see if we can make any improvements here. Probably not, though. I don't really care about the trap damage so much. What's this one, though? Honor Resist is better than Max Honor, though. So that's probably an upgrade for that. Defense's quantity of keys, life and honor resist. Movement speed, boss take increased damage. Looks good to me. Let's go. Speed run this time, let's go. Each skill has its own version of aftershocks and Jagged Ground animations, which is hilarious. They all look different. Okay. That's pretty wild. Time to make a Pokedex just for warrior-related slam stuff. Love it. I love it.
Feel my wrath.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Look at these relics. Yo. Arming it up. Didn't get me. Interesting. Like if you stun them, their kind of fireball looks like it explodes, but it doesn't actually do anything, do you? Did I just... I leaf slammed onto the roof of that, apparently. That's where the explosion went off. It was over there. Oop. Come on. Stuck on the ground. Don't do that. That's not what we want. Doodle doo 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 doo. Bonk. Jagged Ground is the same size as the slam, so it does not need to be super visible. No, I agree, it doesn't need to be visible. If it was too visible, it would just contribute to like visual clutter. It's not necessary at all. What was the... Can still answer your question though. Yeah, I miss stuff in chat all the time. I don't know what the original question was. My rule is that, yeah, I jump around with my thoughts a lot. My brain does work that way. If you have a question, I don't answer. Maybe someone else in chat will. My chat's great with that. Otherwise, just ask again after a minute. As long as you're not spamming chat constantly. You know, if chat has scrolled past and I did not see your comment, just ask again. That's the way to go for sure. Traps are faster. You're cursed with Enfeeble. Lose Sacred Water. Room types are unknown. This is a bad one. This is a bad one. Gold Key into Enfeeble is probably the play. I could probably handle these, but Gold Key into Enfeeble. This one is really bad on a longer run. This is not so bad on this single floor. But I might go Gold Key into Enfeeble. Because I'm effectively doing this for loot anyway. Yeah. It's like he dumps around a lot. Dumps around a lot! How dare you. Give me you.
Split the earth!
Good riddance.
Wonder how high the enfeeble effect is. I don't know if it changes. The last one I did at level 80-ish, close to 80-ish, was I think it was like 15% enfeeble, something around there. We'll see what this one is, whether it's any difference. I think it might always be 15, but I'm not sure if it varies. We'll know now. If it's 15 now, we'll know it's basically always the same. It's actually not that bad compared to some of the inflictions that lower your damage and whatnot, or increase monster life. It's actually one of the better damage debuff options that you have. Apparently one down here. Here you are. Still haven't been hit. Oh, I got it. Got me with the fireball that time. Yeah, I was a bit iffy about the leap slam into the fireballs thing. It looks like a lot of the time you won't get hit, but occasionally you can. Just like then, if your timing's maybe a little bit late. I love hate the difference in the rooms. Ritual, walking in, smash a couple mobs, done. Gauntlet, spend 5 minutes running around a maze, dodging traps and opening levers. Yeah, there's a pretty big difference there. I can see them like buffing the ritual rooms probably in some way. I do like that it's not all the same though, that some rooms are fast, some rooms take a little bit more effort. It adds to the strategic layer of it, but it also changes the pacing. It's 15% here as well, yeah. The enfeeble. Curses on players feel a bit more comfortable in this as well? Yes, although I had heard that maybe Temp Chains is displaying a lower amount than it actually is, but I just from gameplay feel I agree with you. I felt like the Temp Chains was not so bad in maps. Because Temporal Chains in PoE1 I avoid at all costs just because it feels so bad. But here, here I didn't mind it too much. It was pretty playable. Speaking of gauntlet rooms.
Break!
You cannot leap slam over traps, even though it kind of looks like you'd be able to. Worth noting. You can just dodge roll through them though. It's always an option. I get faster on the way back, which actually just makes it easier. Gotta go wait around so long. It's possible to get 100% Temp Chains effect with Blasphemy Aura. Results are hilarious. This is like all the stuff back in Path of Exile 1 people have done at some point and they had to fix, right? It's all happening over again. Sometimes you have to learn the same lessons a few times, right? I'm no stranger to that. I've definitely had to do that plenty of times. Lever. I'm levering. The fireball clusters I find really easy because you can just dodge roll through them. They don't literally don't do anything to you. And they're not erratic or moving in any way. They're just stationary. The mines, for some reason, always get me, though, even though they are stationary. just WASD movements and me being a goob and rushing. Gets hit by those. Oh, you mean the little fireball spiral ones? The fireball spiral ones can be a little trickier. They're fine by themselves. You just kind of get a feel for the running around and then just dodge rolling through them. It's really all about those dodge rolls. But they are hard when there's other stuff like the traps around them sometimes. It looks like the mine traps near them are like placed in such a way that it's really hard to actually get through them without setting one off. It goes this way. Yeah, movement speed boon is actually a liability for the traps. I do actually take that into account sometimes. It's worth taking for the fourth floor boss though. Shall we go into Hourglass with Pledge to Kochai? I think we shall. The Hourglass ones you can just hide in the corner, but if you're gonna do that. As if... Oops. He does silent poison there. Oh yeah, big chunky damage. That's how to move it more. It's quite good here. Silver key, very nice. Doink doink. Very good. You played with Blink yet? I have not used Blink. Apparently it's really good in here though. I really should mess with Blink because apparently you can just put it on a weapon swap and it just like toggles your auras off and then on, and you can just use it to like blink past stuff and then just swap straight back. So I really should get around to just messing with that, setting it up. One problem is int requirements, but if I do a really low level version, it probably might be fine. Blunt sword's pretty bad. Restore when you venerate a shrine? Hell no. Random minor boon for 85 damage. That one's great. These are the ones I'm usually fishing for with Pledge to Kochai. There are even better options, but minor afflictions almost never worth too bad. I did an update for my hold on. I did an update for my trials guide here today. I still have a bunch of stuff I want to do on it, but I added a section about pretty much all the afflictions and most of the boons. And the list of very bad afflictions is quite long. So if you take, here's all the afflictions, right? These two lists. So these ones are mostly fine, tolerable ones, and then the very bad ones here. You take random, you're gonna get one on this list. So random afflictions are the worst idea. Basically never want to do that if you can avoid it, which you generally can. But these ones where it's like random affliction for a bit of damage, great. Random boon even. I got 81 honor on entering boss room for, what did I take, like 10 damage? I suppose that's a good trade-off. Monsters deal 30% more damage. You have no evasion. Large sacred water into, you can see one fewer is basically freebie. It's only a bronze key though. We can actually buy stuff from the merchant that might be a little more useful. It'll make the boss a little harder, but that's fine. We can handle it. Your full clear maps or just the rares and enemies that are in the way and leave? It depends on the tier of map and how my map pool's going. As I've gotten closer to tier 15 maps, I've wanted to get a bit closer to full clearing. I'm not really full clearing still, but getting a bit closer to it.
Come here.
Oh, this is a bad mod. This is a very bad mod. This we have to do a bit tactically. We use our tools. There we go. Dealt with you. Thunder combo is pretty nasty here too. Woo! Okay, the stun doesn't stop them from doing their thunder. Good to know. Oh, okay, alright. The thunder's tricky in here. It's a tough one. Because you have to, if you dodge roll too early, you'll dodge roll in the ones that are still appearing, they'll get you. You have to wait until they're mostly about to pop. That regen though. That life regen. Look at him go. He's so tanky. He's so tanky. Why is life regen always so overtuned in Path of Exile? I swear. Like how, right? How? Dude, why can't I get life regen like this? I get my 0.5% life regen. That's the best I can. That's the best I can get. The only thing I hate about Sekhemas is the no energy shield, no armor, no evasion affliction. The armor and evasion ones I find pretty tolerable. The energy shield one is a game break, a run ender if you are an energy shield build. Merchant choice is huge. Any of the stuff that allows extra planning or investment in better boons and merchants and stuff early on is really good. You want those. Oh, no. This is not the one we want. See, one extra room ahead. Those are really good. Conversely, the ones that stop you from planning, like hiding rooms and hiding afflictions, are really bad. Hiding room type's not so bad, because you should be fine with all the room types anyway. You want to be comfortable with them all. Very satisfying. See ya, spider. See ya, mate.
That was close.
What do we got here that I can get rid of space-wise? Dang it. Probably the sock of the bunny. Oh, it's actually good though. Oh god. Oh god, it's good. Oh no, it's hot. Okay, it didn't roll attack speed though, but raw damage is somewhat of a bit of a bigger factor. It would have to read like flat fizz though to be an upgrade. We pretty much have to go to the next tier to actually beat it with just IPD like that. Probably not gonna happen. Oh no, it's hot. Can I make some space here? Surely I can. Come on, Ziggy. You've played Tetris before. Give me that space. I like Gambler and Merchant. I like add random boon, add random infliction because it's fun. Yeah. The Merchant doesn't have random. You must be thinking of Fletch Kochai. Random is kind of fun, except not so fun when you land an affliction that removes all of your energy shield in your pure AS build. Not to mention that's a minor affliction somehow. Sacred water on this floor is doubled. Cannot be damaged until you complete the next room. Wait, is that like right before the boss? I actually got it. Hilarious. I actually got it.
You will succeed.
I got the dream.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself.
I haven't had this one before. See, melee's fine. I don't know what people's problems are. You just face tank and kill them. It's super easy. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will beware. Here's the Earthbreaker here. Oh yeah, it feels good. Oh, it's great. This is great for my paws. Excellent. Melee OP. Put this in your Sekhemas guide. I literally did. It actually is in there. It actually is in there. Where is it? Moment of peace. Moment's peace. There we go. You cannot be damaged until you complete the next room. Usually minor impact is you shouldn't take much damage in the next room in any one room, but this can be taken right before a boss fight. Pure luck that can guarantee a victory. Note that the time freeze on the 4th floor can still kill you with this. Damn, Ziggy looking tanky. Thank you. Looking rather thick, aren't I? Got anything good? That one is potentially worth looking at. But, nah. Keys. Key me. What do we got here? 1 gold. Mysterious. I guess I'll go the mysterious. What do you reckon? Silver Royal? Yeah! Alright. Ruby and an emerald. That's promising. Mysterious. And helmet and gloves. Looks good. Looks good. Hopefully one of these jewels is good for me. I didn't test the time freeze failure out, luckily. Still wanted to learn the fight, so good idea. It's honestly a good idea to just like still act as if you're doing the right thing. Let's go back to town. There's a fun little break in the Sekhemas. You need this in a video, Sekhema EZ command for the clip. Yes. Yes. Oh, hold on. There you go. 3 scrolls, please. Life Sprig. It's a pretty low level Life Sprig too, eh? Oh no, it's still level 26. Wait, level 26? Oh my god, I guess we are around that level. Life gain on hit's quite good, but current gloves are amazing, so I'm not going to replace them anytime soon. What do we get? Totem damage and 3 rage when hit by an enemy. Okay. Actually usable. Anything usable at this point is a win. Give it a regal. Amount of life leached. Yeah, cool. I don't think I have a slot yet, do I? Where is the... I swear I just have none. I swear on Mercenary I'm rolling in sockets. Where are all the warriors? One there, one there. Okay, they're in about the same relative placing. Recover 20% of life when you heavy stun a rare or unique enemy. Cute. We may want to go up and get Resolute Technique anyway, so we could get that one there. I quite like the way jewels are done in PoE 2, more than PoE 1's jewels. I feel like they're placed in a way that you actually like go out of your way to get them, and like I had this cluster, right? Like here, bam, and bam, and I'm like, jewel slot? Yeah, I'll take attack damage into a jewel. Why would I not? So I just like, my tree just goes and gets that. Although I don't like how they're off-center. What the heck? Look how off-center it is. Yeah, then being on the highways, like you actually travel through them is pretty cool too. We can get one out here. And we can go get that Resolute Technique one too. I can see doing that pretty soon. Undo that one. Literally unplayable. I know, right? How does that even happen? How does this occur?
Take your as you wish.
Looking good, looking hot, looking sharp. Nice crossbow. Life, Chaos Rose, Lightning Rose, damn. I had other gear, didn't I? Shouldn't be other stuff. Good ID, man. Mine isn't off-center. They're okay when you place the jewels in, but before that they're off-center for some reason. It could be like an issue where it only happens on 4K or something. I don't know what the deal is there. Ba 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 ba. Lower life. Gain some strength. Lose some dexterity. Lose some fire res. Higher armor evasion. Probably not worth it. I actually overcapped on fire. Oh, that might change things. Nope, I need the dexterity. Never mind. Stuck with the shield for a while. That one's not too shabby, but not quite. Okay, you lot can get salvage, reduce merchant prices, defenses honorers. Not too bad, not too bad.
Do not wander.
Do not wander. Alright. Being a Ziggy chatter and getting his attention is really the art of shaking shiny keys to distract him. Sorry. It's also, you have to consider that the warrior gameplay is highly engaging too, okay? Ziggy, I just made a hectic duel in hardcore. Can I get an opinion on what it's worth? Can I post an image or link? Yeah, did you do a price check, did you? I also am adjusting to this like new chat right now where I can't I'm still getting the hang of what it looks like. It's different to my regular browser chat. So sorry if I'm missing stuff a bit more while I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, I've got a decade of experience with the other one. You found out what a price check costs? Did they use one? I don't. Maybe I should add them to my notifications. ZED Live. Point redemptions? They don't actually seem to be in here. Oh, never mind them. Did not redeem one? Good to know. Alright, thanks. Yeah, definitely get my attention if you do. I mean, always feel free to link me loot in game and I'll give you my opinion on it, but I'm not going to price check unless you do a price check redemption. They're there for a reason, because otherwise they eat all of our time on stream, and I'm already so bad at getting distracted anyway. I've literally made no progress in the campaign today. What am I up to? Speak to a solo.
The Ferryden have us as we speak.
Gak 2 music is my favorite for the towns.
I am ready for war.
He's so good. Trail of Corruption. Trail of Corruption even.
We now have their train. You have your orders.
How do you feel about the end game of this game? It's got a lot of content for its initial release, and it can definitely be a fair bit of fun, but it is not where it needs to be, and still needs a fair bit of work. It's a bit placeholder-ish right now, which was always going to be the case. Here we go. Oh my lord. Yep, that's pretty hot right at the beginning here. Nice. Hot. Big bada bonk. Wait. Ugh. Why am I... Is it because she's in the way, like I'm hitting her? It needs the ability to like reach a little further through enemies and allies and stuff. It's a bit weird that it kind of doesn't. Alright, what's our strategy for this area? Probably project totem through opening. Throw these lot in. Pop them. Back the hell up because we're getting swarmed. Draw them in. Do a bit of this action. Is that a revive allies or something? But not be. That would be pretty bad. Oh my lord. Crazy zone, eh? We're gonna feel the melee range disparity in here more than other zones, aren't we? Can jump over here though, that's nice. Oh, this is bad. I don't want to die! I'm too pretty to die! Let me out of here! Oh no! The fake jump! I'm okay! I'm okay! No, leave me alone! Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Don't throw stuff at me. Don't do it. Oh god. The shield. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, I'm stuck on a wall. Stop that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh my lord. I'm having the melee experience in this zone. Hell yeah. Right off the bat. I haven't even left the waypoint yet. That's amazing. Periodic invulnerability aura. Yeah, baby. Oh my god. So cool. I'm so engaged right now. I thought Ziggy was saying the endgame was a placeholder. The endgame is somewhat of a placeholder, yeah. What's... Sorry, Amy, what? Were you asking questions of me? Sorry, I didn't say I was very highly engaged in the gameplay that was going on just now. Kinda need some of those recharging flasks. Yeah. Kinda do. Easy said than done though, eh? For endgame, it's missing small Guardian level bosses. Yeah, I think like there needs to be way more bosses in general. I honestly would go back to having every map have a boss. Or having more player control over whether you are fighting bosses or not. That's one of the top of my list things. The other is if they want to do this experiment with like the one portal with like multiple layers of punishment when you die, which I think is too much. They need to deliver on the promise that that implicitly makes, which is that you won't be dying to cheap tricks. Oh my heck. I got myself trapped and killed in an ultimatum to trial. Where did this link just go right now? Oh, it's a Discord link. I should not click Discord links. I know you, Steve, though, so... What is it? Oh, it's a download. Wait, a download? You gave me a download link? I guess because that's the way Discord works with video clips, eh? Yeah. Not that I don't trust you, Steve, because I do. You've been around for a long time, but... Not my preferred way for engaging with media. It downloads the MP4, it does. I have multiple copies of it now because I clicked the link a few times. Thanks. Look at the guy around the corner, hilarious. Yeah, now I'm gonna get hacked. Everyone's getting hacked in PoE2 right now, so I'm next. Steve could be the hacker. They've been playing the long game, building up trust over the last decade or whatever. We're really going to feel the pacing issues in this zone with it being so massive with how difficult it is for our progression here. Woo! Really need some more recovery. It's crazy that I don't have like more recovery. Like a bit of regen over here. I probably do need to go get Price of Freedom, but then like the regen's only gonna make up for that partially. Not even wholly, I don't think. Like we could have life gain on hit gloves, but the 2 life gain on hit you'd get at this point is not very substantial compared to our life pool. Too early for us to get cannibalism. Time of need would be alright. That would help. Oh. I'm in trouble now. Oh god, I'm out of mana. Let's get a refresh and see what we can do. I usually plan to jump down from a bridge, but because I didn't lower the bridge, I was permanently stuck on the other side of it. No, classic, what is it? Classic, like, progression flag issue, right?
No need to rush. Blessings.
Excuse me, anything on native scrolls? Can you just identify? Do I have to ask you each time? How about you just do it? Not bad body armor there. That might be our upgrade. I was kind of using... Okay, there's some life gain on kill there, but... my current gloves are so good, though. It's like a lot of fizz and then 10 life gain on kill. Tempting. Oh my god. Okay, let's think for a sec. So, a couple issues here. How much int are we short? All of the int? 7 more. I could convert 2 of these nodes. I think we might want to do that.
Nothing is set in stone.
Okay. Do. And that potentially lets us... What's our resist going to be like? Yeah, a bit rough. A bit rough. That life gain on kill and extra flat fizz might be a good idea right now, though. Even though these gloves are way better. Give it a regal. Mana gain on kill, also helpful. To be honest, I might even regal this at this point. Life regen. Okay, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt. Alright, alright. Here we go, here we go. Wait, you can put a thing on this shield? Guess you can. I'm guessing 1 for a shield and 2 on the weapon. And it counts as an armor, I'm pretty sure, doesn't it? We'll need lightning for the boss. That was my only lightning, though. Fire. Then what do we got? Nothing else useful. Yeah, we could probably dismantle this one. Kind of want to keep those gloves, though. Not gonna use this one now.
Do not wander.
That's the best I can do for the moment, I think. There's a similar glitch in Trial of Chaos where you can blink down the elevator without activating it and can't hit enemies, but they can hit you. Oh, yep. Not ideal. You kind of want it to be the other way around, don't you? A cluster shaped exactly like your weapon, so funny. Pretty cute, isn't it? It's a case where I probably was better off trading to the worst piece of gear that has a stat I need more. Which is kind of cool, though. Good little gearing puzzle to solve. Could literally change those other gloves on the boss even, potentially. So cool. We're cooking now. Yeah. Is Plus all life lost? Am I at that tier? I don't think I am. Oh, cool. That means we have chances to craft better flasks now. We need that. We need that badly. Yeah, give those augments. Oh yeah. We're cooking now. We're going through the zone. I'm progressing.
Destruction.
See, they do this thing where they leave Slim behind you, and everyone's like, oh, they leave Slim behind me. What are you going to do? You do their own tactics against them. See, I put the totem down here, I leave Slim behind them. Using the same tactics. Learning from my enemies. They're trying to teach me. I do want the jewel slot. The jewel slot might need to wait. More important is probably coming and getting some of this stuff. Converting some skill cost to life costs. Ease that burden a little bit. To beat the monster, you must be the monster. That's the part of Exile story in a nutshell, isn't it? Yo, am I somewhere? No? No, this isn't somewhere. This isn't anywhere. I thought that was a bit too soon for sure. There we go. Now I'm somewhere. Alright, somewhere. Whenever we get Templar, we'll get flails. That's right. I'm looking forward to Templar. You. Removes life recovered from mana when used. That's... no. We can't use that. I don't know. Yeah. So sick. Life loss, yes please. Increased amount recovered. That one's pretty good there. Let's do it now while I can. Oops. Oh god. Congrats. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. Check the other one first though. Nah. Hat? No hat. No ad breaks, please. I'm too engaged for ad breaks. Mana nodes in Templar area, enough to solve 95% of mana issues. I do like the look at Templar starter. I had been looking at that actually. Big bada boom. Oh. Uh-oh. Slight tactical repositioning. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be concerned about. It's all according to plan. It's worse. Does he have any recommendations for new interesting games worth picking up on the Steam sale? Normally I'd be all over it, and especially today looking at games for indie tryouts and stuff, but I haven't looked at any other games since PoE2 came out. Whoa! Have not yet emerged from my Path of Exile 2 cocoon. Don't envision doing so just yet. I like me indie gaming action. If you joined us only somewhat recently with Path of Exile, I do a lot of other indie games as well. Any looty games, I'm all over. Big fan of roguelikes and other action RPGs. But I also like a bit of strategy and some storytelling stuff like RimWorld and that too, where you tell a story through like organic gameplay. Love that. Love that for streaming. I owe Chad a Star Sector run at some point. More RimWorld runs always. Let's get amongst it. I am amongst it. Oh, enemies are also amongst it. Everybody's getting amongst it. Nice. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Mana Flask, please. Okay, still an upgrade. The charge on killing an enemy is kind of good, actually. 240 over 2.5. This one might come out ahead slightly. Passive charges or charges on killing enemies. Kind of what we want for Mana Flask here. Looks like chat's got some game recommendations currently for the Steam sale. That's awesome. Leapy. Frog mode, engage. Just gotta go, just gotta send it. That's the key, isn't it? Oh. Continue sending. Send harder. Very good. Throw him around. Leap. Pop. Leap. Pop. Leap. Pop. Excellent. Excellent. Leap. And pop. And leap. And run away! Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! The brick, man! I like missed two. I missed two things. Oh, what are they called? Bone shatters. I missed two bone shatters. We had such a good run through here. I was going so well. Temporal bobbles slowing me down as well, eh? Not enough of the guys were ready to be stunned. I should have gone straight into a second leap. Alright, I should take a break before we continue. None of these are worth much for us. Alright, that looks fine. I'll see you fine, folks, in a minute. Be right back. Songs of Conquest is $12. I played that one before. That was a good game. Recommend. Also, it's got amazing frog faction. It's got a frog faction. I played Crosscode a long time ago. It was pretty good, though. Good recommendations, chat. Always look before you leap, Pop. Grim Dollars is $3. Grim Dollars. Grim Dawn is $3. Ooh! Definitely get Grim Dawn for $3. Amazing. Hello folks, welcome back. Yeah, someone chat was saying Grim Dawn's only $3 on sale. Grim Dawn's amazing. $3 is an absolute steal for a game that gives you a lot of value. Obviously that's, you know, the idea is you might then go buy the DLCs, but even the base game's great. The DLC is probably pretty cheap too, honestly. Let's do this thing. Leap and pop, and leap and pop. Massive point. Let's get that. Mana cost changing, happening. 17 mana, 1 life. It begins. And then you start getting more sources of sustainment. Whoop. And pop. And whoop. And pop. And run away. We don't know anything about the next Path of Exile 1 League yet, actually. Uh-oh. Aftershock saved me there. Check that Colossal Mana Flask. Definitely a situation where we want to have the totem in there. Whoa! They stunned me with that poke. Oh, they stunned me out of my war cry. So rude. Oh my god, I prepped my war cry. I did so much work. They stunned me out of it. So rude. Get out of here. Stop poking. You coward, hiding. Don't you know shields are just for looks? You're not supposed to actually use them. I know I don't. Total War Warhammer 3 is pretty cheap as well. Though it has a lot of DLCs. It certainly does. Warhammer's kind of like a buffet though. Oh, I guess it's not really, because a buffet you pay once and then eat everything. It's the opposite of a buffet. I guess the idea is that it's almost a platform in which you go, you know, I really want to play some elves, and you go get some elves. It's like that train game. You don't really buy all of the trains. Oh, then again, I'm sure some people do. Here we go. Thank you very much for gifting some subs. Appreciate it. And also Valorant at the same time there too. Wait, what? That's strange. Oh, there's some sub-gifting deal or something, is it? Valorant the game. Must be some bonus sub-gifting deal or something. The $20,000 train simulator, that was the one. Cheaper than a train. That happened earlier as well? Yeah, because I don't see it in my notifications, but I see it in the chat. So I'm guessing a bonus sub deal. Oh, sweet. The thanks still goes to Kiwigal, because you triggered it. Thank you. Whoop. Okay, put that totem there. Life's getting a little low here. Pop. We need to check that mana flask. Increased charges, increased amount recovered. That's basically the same thing. That's not helpful to me. Ow. No. No. Uh-oh. 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 Very good. I'm okay. I'm okay. How's Warrior Day 3 going? I've been highly engaged, Catastra. Highly engaged. We did 2 bonus Trial of Sekhemas runs earlier just because it was really fun. And this zone was definitely pushed me. Definitely a challenge for sure. You know if brands will make a comeback in PoE 2? I wouldn't expect it, but I could see some sort of like rune category thing that might do some things that are a bit like brands, I guess. Probably be on the Templar, I guess. Yeah, so the idea of branding is Templar flavored to me. But I think like how brands were designed in the past, we probably won't see a whole category of skills like that. Traps? There will be traps and mines. I mean, if you mean part of Exile Wildens type traps, those exist in grenades right now. But actual differently functioning traps and mines seem like they're going to be a thing. The base, we've already seen the base items for those before. Boss time. Oh my god, coughing. No.
My king, take the power you were promised. Put an end.
The hell, did I swallow a hair or something? Jeez. Okay, sorry. Sorry to ruin the moment.
The sick bow before your king. Shatter and break! The era of the Faradon is now!
Can't afford to take those lightning spears. Man, I'm not doing a very good job dodging them now. Yeah, do it. No, I have no lightning resist. Stop. Don't believe me. Yeah, so sick. Whoa. Shining chrome, let's go.
Time for this. Stand, my will. Impede my enemy.
That was sick though. How cool was that? I put the wall down right as he struck it with the sword and it just like blasted through to me. It was amazing.
Faradon is now.
Ouch.
The era of the Faradon, we will have blood. Faradon is now.
The wall does nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. I put this wall down to protect myself and it does literally nothing. Maybe if I actually use my shield, that will help. Should really practice that. Oh god, now here it comes again. I just thought the melee isn't challenging and engaging enough. I also need to be dying of a coughing fit at the same time. That's really how we ramp this to the next level. Oh, that's what we gotta do. Shields are for nerds. Agreed. I'm a nerd. But shut up. I have no life left. I'm in danger. Can I have some life blast charges, please? I need them desperately. Guessing can't block those. Whoop. Whoa. Oh, that was cool though. You got it swooshed me into the lasers. That was kind of sick. Guide for a Warrior League starter. Don't. There's already a lot of advice I could give, but it's definitely harder. I think things will be changing a fair bit. It's kind of the only thing that's holding me up from going hard on just doing exactly that. When I see everyone struggling with something, my natural inclination is to just be like, well, I'm going to figure out how to make it easy. That's what I want to do. Damn, what Okay, so that goes and explodes. I never really learned the mechanics of this boss because I grenaded them too hard. That yellow ground is actually shock ground as well. It's just like always shock there. Seems. Damn. Doing the sword thing? And they're doing the sword thing, aren't they? Whee! I have a lot more life blast this time around. It's usually a good sign. And we're going to fight much more cleanly. Can't block that one, obviously. Unsurprisingly. Do it, buddy. Go away, tornado. 10,000? Can I block that? I think he stopped it. He'll blot out the sun. He's doing the memes. Woo! He does strike me as a Xerxes type, doesn't he? He's using the lines. I feel like that's not by accident. Spider's a lot going on, eh? Ooh, that's bad. Uh-oh. A little bit of a reposition there. Oh, oh. Maybe. No, the wind. Oh. Great. So good. So close. So close. I should probably change my gloves back for this fight, honestly. If I die again, I'll do that. Oh my god, that lightning. It was just mangling me. Bit awkward when the shot around is like right on top of you though.
We're running out of time. End this.
You doing your sword thing? Woo. Alright, oh yeah. Not ideal. Not ideal. These things, man! Stop! I'm doing worse this time around. Oh my god. It's so fun though, Cable. It's so fun, mate. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Guess you can't block either of those. Oops. Terrible. Terrible.
Destruction!
Yeah, like that lead to the other side though. That was pretty good. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. No, it wasn't so cool. No, too early. That's too many spears. Don't do it. Doesn't even know them. I have to pure skill this last section. I don't have as much of an advantage charge-wise as I did last time. Oh, that's bad. Might be able to get a stun for the win here. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. No! Oh my god! Oh, yeah. Oh, the Steve was ready to be stunned too. Oh, that was very bad. That was very bad. Totem's getting much instantly. It looks like they need their survivability nodes to keep up at this level. He's got a lot of like area denial stuff, so if I summon the totems in there, they're not gonna really do much. I reckon that's something I need to change. Belts with implicit charges gain are underrated. I think those are only available at endgame. Let me buy other gloves here. Because these ones, they don't actually give me the lightning res I really need. Do I have any? Dang. Lee he doesn't fire as well, but it's mostly lightning that's causing issues. A low lightning res. I thought I had a ring. Did I get rid of that? I must have sold that ring. Dang it. Do. Got enough gold it might be worth doing a gamble for a belt.
Choose or do not.
Lightning res mana. And what do we? Charm charges, life recovery. Probably worth the trade-off for the lightning res, I dare say. That gets me to 50% lightning resistance. Marginally better.
I will tell your tale.
Wait, what was that one I just put in? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, you actually can only do one on one-handers. Ah, okay. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Unless we get a lucky Varlord. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. I feel like this fight of all of them absolutely requires charge over time fast. They're just a very good idea in the campaign in general. A lot of the boss fights go a little bit too long to the point where you're attrition out of mana. There are some things we can change on score gems and stuff to help with that as well. Mana hasn't been the problem here though. Oh, for life it was, yeah, life flask charges, an extra charge or two would be a big deal here for sure. You were probably talking about that, I realize now. Is shield actually useful in this fight as well? Yeah, I'm very bad at dodging this. Very bad. Oh, he's doing it. Okay. Alright then, alright. Got him in the corner there, it might live a little bit longer. Better dodge roll timing there. Yeah, baby. This will be the hardest boss. He's pushing my totem around. You can't do that. This will be the hardest boss so far for us, I think. The other ones I think we handled pretty much every other boss very easily. This is probably the only boss that's given us any grief so far. A lot of area denial. On my weakest element especially, for a lot of it. Pop! Yeah! Let me just keep mining away at him. Mining. Mana was pretty fine. Life sustain though. Quiet you. Go on then, steal my kill. I'll make it look like mine, really. And it was me, I did it. Dang, didn't look like it. Kill secure. First go, 0 deaths. Chaos Orbu. Green amount of fast. That's not what we need. Colossal, please. Nice. Rare emeralds. Knowledge scaling. Freeze build up. Damage while you have an active charm. Yep. That's a thing, I guess. And again, on Kill Kobold would be the best off stat one we could get. GG, awesome Unga Bunga. I had to apply my several brain cells to that Unga Bunga ring, didn't I? I had to make a couple little tweaks to make it just a bit easier. You can have these ones. They're unlikely to be very useful for us. We did it! We're through to the next act. Speak to the hooded one. Let's go. How's the warrior leveling going? It's been very fun and engaging and difficult. It's definitely far more challenging than mercenary. feels like the Dark Souls of Exile 2 classes.
My worst fear.
It is time for honesty.
Oh my god. This is the Dark Souls of class collection, I knew it. Not gonna look. I don't wanna be spoiled. No spoilers, okay? I'm not looking at you.
A god. It was I who created.
I will not see.
While I stare ruins.
Don't tell me. I don't wanna see. I'm not looking.
See is a good man.
I'm not looking. First playthrough? No. No. Just my warrior in particular. He's worried about being spoiled. He's a warrior after all. Talk to Asala.
Yes.
Travel to the Sandswept Marsh. Let's go. He does a lot of worrying.
Too powerful.
He does.
We can no longer contain it through mortal means.
What about immortal means? Oh, I guess that's the implication, isn't it? Sorry, guys. It just happens on WSD. Sometimes I use attacks when I don't mean to. We might want to go with that life a minute game and kill gloves just while cruising. I suspect. Oh, let's open up Act 3 Secrets Guide by this beautiful, handsome individual here. And just remembering, we get our lesser jewel orb. What am I going to put that on? Oh, I don't even know. Hanging tree for random ring. Uncut skill from root dredge. Let's go.
From burning sands to steaming bogs.
Split the earth!
Time to spend all your gold at the vendors. Oh, what gold?
They're swarming!
Ew. Big explosions. And they pop pretty quick. Shaking my head, poor melee. Save jewelers till tier 11 skills, some bangers in there. Yeah, maybe. We get the next guaranteed jewel, but in crawl, so it could be a while. We're somewhat likely to find one on the way, but here's root dredge. Oh yeah, that's green. Green is ouchie. Watch out for the giant green corpse explosions, eh? Whoop. Ouch. Green ouchie. See you, buddy. Bop. Bop. Is this a new tier for us? Level 9? It is. Volcanic Fissure and Sunder. Oh, I've heard good things about both. Both are considered a slam. Slams the ground. Let's let this guy explain it.
Causes enemies to erupt with shockwaves. If you hit an enemy with broken armor, Sunder guarantees a critical hit.
No kidding.
Sunder causes enemies to erupt with shockwaves.
I love the like anime style jump up and slam down. It's so funny.
Critical hit.
Yup.
Volcanic fissure damages enemies and creates smoldering cracks in the earth.
You're a smoldering crack.
If you use another slam skill on the cracks, they will erupt with aftershock explosions.
It sounds like that would be good stacked up with my
damages enemies
shockwave totem.
Smoldering cracks in the earth.
Sunder probably pairs a little better damage wise.
They will erupt with aftershock explosions.
But it also kind of overlaps use case maybe with Earthquake a bit.
Volcanic fissure.
The T9 ones are the interesting ones. Do you mean these ones I'm looking at now?
Volcanic
Yeah.
fissure damages enemies and creates smoldering cracks in the earth. If you use another slam,
You think it doesn't work with a totem?
they will erupt.
Really?
Aftershock explosions. Volcanic fissure damages enemies.
I would have thought any
and
slam would make them
smoldering cracks in the
erupt.
earth. If you use another slam skill on the cracks, they will erupt with aftershock explosions.
Tough decision. Wave causes shockwaves from up to 5 enemies in the area. This is going to be very good for pack clear. Like, it does fill a gap we don't really have right now. So if I want to like do kind of ranged gap clear, well, ranged pack clear, I have to leap slam bone shatter. I can't do that at range, obviously. Or I have to like slowly build up earth shatters and then try and detonate them. It's a bit tricky. Sunder will do pretty good at that. I think Sunder first. I'll probably get another gem soon enough. I wonder if I still want to use Earth Shatter here. So 1.4 total attack time. Attack time 1.96. So even if we put Martial Tempo on it, it only goes down to like 1.85, so it barely makes any difference. The Martial Tempo is pretty bad though. It actually seems like it might be a good replace for Fist of War and Earthquake, maybe? With the attack time, it basically Fist of War's off cooldown by the time we want to use it. Yeah. Need more gems.
Flee before me!
Okay, let's go find my free ring and Jeweler's Orb. Do you know what weapons we're getting next? We don't know what we're getting next, very next, but we know what ones are coming in the future though. You know, all of them have been revealed effectively. Whoa, I got a second Jeweler's Orb before I even dropped the other one. Yo, what? Okay, that's pretty wild. That gives us some more options. I haven't even got the guaranteed Jeweler's Orb. I got one right away. What are we gonna do with you, Jeweler's Orb? Like, super impressed by Sunder. I need more support gems really to make anything good though. Oh, it has that like second... Wait, was that the Aftershock, was it? Ah, that was Aftershock. Aftershock actually does the whole thing again? I thought it was always just like a little AoE pulse. That's cool. So you get like a double Sunder. Very fun. Pretty sure Leap Slam Bone Shatter is still my best option. Guaranteed Jeweler's Orb is up here. Hanging Tree's back down in the bog. Huntress is most likely going to be one of the next ones, yeah. Hello, where's the Aura camp, thank you. Yeah, what? Where's my Aura camp? Take me to your leader, you lot. Oh, they can't take me anywhere now. You done a range yet? Nope. I'm not done a range yet. Looking forward to though. I'll do a Poison Pathfinder or something at some point. Pretty keen to. After the holiday period sets down, I'll be able to dive in a few more of those. I should in theory have plenty of time. Yeah, I thought as soon as I saw Pathfinder that the poison stuff could be cozy, and it seems like people have been enjoying it lately. Ouch. I've separated them from each other. Yeah. I've killed your mole, Ranbu. Just you and me now, buddy. Let's do it. So it's not worth doing Sunder for single target currently over Earth Shatter. Unless maybe I move these around. What's the damage? 267? Yeah, it's mostly just about those pulses. I guess if we were to have some sort of armor break, which I don't have currently. There's me job. Grand Mana Flask. Amount recovered with... I guess it's a slight upgrade. Wait, is it? What tier is this? 2530? I've been pranked. I have been pranked. Now, do I need the ring? My rings are not great. They're not great. I have the checkpoints to travel back through. There's 2 jobs. What are we gonna do this? I'm heading out to New Year's Eve celebrations. Have a good one, Jumbo. You have a fun time, mate. See you later, eh? I think next PW1 League will be big with how long between patches. I mean, if your assumption for that is that they've had so much time to work on a league, then no, not based on that assumption, because they have not had time to work on it. They've been working on PW2. Well, it's pretty much all hands on deck for that PW2. Will it be a big league anyway, despite that? Probably. They'll have, like, something to prove, you know? So the PoE1 players who maybe don't want to play PoE2 and are worried about Path of Exile 1 not getting any love, they'll have something to prove to them a little bit. But it's really hard to say about this one. It's wild that they want to continue maintaining both games, honestly. What are we going to use you on, huh? I can see us using Leap Slam long turn no matter what, so it's probably a safe pick. But it doesn't also give us like a ton of usefulness to do. Big bada boom. Very fun. Guessing they've hired people to accomplish that. I mean, you can't just like instantly get, you can't just like get workers to make game for you though. It's there's the onboarding still takes time and everything like that. Like they have definitely, for sure they've expanded, right? Lazuli ring. How do you get the additional support gem slots? Jeweler's orb. So there's 3 kinds of Jeweler's orb. The first one takes you from 2 supports to 3. Next one to 4. Next one to 5. You can alternatively vial a gem for a chance of +1 socket. The ones after lesser are quite expensive and rare, especially the last one. Right now, it probably makes sense to get Shadow, but I don't have any supports anyway. I gotta consolidate skills down a bit, maybe. Is there anything else that detonates the whatever it is, Shattered Ground stuff? there anything else that actually does that? Jagged ground? Maybe one of the later supports does something with it? Stampede detonates jagged ground as well, does it? Okay. I'm still a bit away from that. How do you get more passive orbs? The jewelers? There's 2 guaranteed ones in the campaign. This Act 3 guide I'll post in chat here explains where. This is literally the zone we'll just in.
Here.
And
Not quite.
What kind of stunt was that?
you can also get them as random drops. So you get 2 lessers as guaranteed throughout the campaign, and then random outside of that. Or you know, you can buy them or trade once you get to crawl.
I have a different plan.
Can you ID my gear, please, mate? Mana regen. 3 to 5 fizz. Okay. Maybe actually could be good mana solver. Don't really want to sack those resists to use it though. Keep it aside for the moment. Could be worth regling when I have excess regals. Here we go, Servy. You can have these ones. Don't need you. Don't think we need anything from you. Ruby ring's pretty good though. Okay. Lightning damage to attacks. Well, that's about as side grade as we could get. Might be a slight increase in overall resistances. Yeah, we'll gain some lightning. And a little bit of fire. Lightning damage doesn't do much for us. Lose some rarity. Gain some dexterity. Alright. That's a thing, I guess.
Don't drink the water.
Do. Shield wall. Don't think we're gonna use you yet. Need spore gems desperately. Stampede consumes jagged ground though, so anti-synergy with totems. Okay, good to know. Next tier of maces here is the Brigand Mace. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky. I'll have an alk for this. Go out, go. Terrible. Yeah. Not gonna be worth it. Have to be another 2 tiers higher for that to work. Worth a shot. I have 1 exalt. I feel like I had something for that. What was it? The amulet's pretty worth exalting, honestly. Quite good.
Of the forge.
5 dexterity. Well, better than nothing, I guess. I shouldn't need any dexterity on the tree now. Leave it for now, it's fine. Alright. We'll put one on here. Martial tempo on Leap Slam. So it has, how much attack time are we talking? 1.2. Okay, so this would actually make a difference then. Because it's plus 0.65. Plus up to 0.5 seconds based on distance traveled. Oh, it changes based on how much we travel as well though. Martial tempo might not be so good on there then. What about if I put life tap on Leaf Slam? How much does it cost? A little pricey. Magnified effect. Actually, let's do that. That'll help with getting more of those stuns. I like that. We'll save the other one for now. So I'll figure out what skill I want to use it. I might want to try the fire one and use that. We go find that secret vendor, eh? Whoop. Yeah. Sick. So if I do like a full distance, doesn't actually change the... Oh, is it like just built into that one attack? It doesn't like make the next attack slower. That makes more sense. Honestly, Leap Slam is main skilled material right now. Pretty good choice for the extra support gem, I think. Whoa! Okay, guys. They did not get stunned. They did not get stunned. Do we want to hold off on getting more of this for now? I haven't really needed the mana. I'd love to go in and get Templar start. You can't get stunned mid-leap, can you? I don't know about that one, actually. What's your accuracy? It's at 100 at the moment. We just got a bunch of dexterity, so we're pretty good. Could also get and burn away on the way through. We're still kind of a bit fire-flavored, but I don't know if we want to switch back to pure fizz, possibly.
Feel my wrath.
Nope. That's where the accuracy calculation is bugged. I mean, it's of limited helpfulness given that it's the 2 meter rating, which is your best case scenario. But I guess for warrior, that's kind of okay. Finish them. The plus side is great. 1.5 life regen, almost 100 mana regen, decent chunk of AoE. It does look really good. I'm thinking about going there for sure. Gives a lot of stuff we want at the start of the game here for sure. You big boy. You're a nasty monkey. Okay. This chest has guaranteed, I think this one's gloves. The other one in the next zone is boots. Yeah, guaranteed rare gloves. Mana leech, essentially pretty helpful. Current one probably does a little better with the fizz damage. But more importantly, Gwendolyn! Gwendolyn, my hero. Pretty good. You got anything else? Any move speed boots? That's the one we really care about. 15% movement speed boots. We already got our 15s. These are a bit better though. I don't really want to do the int though for those. Looks good. I'm gonna be back to check on you later, okay? See what other items you have for us.
Go with the first one.
Good start though. Also, might as well. Might as well vendor those, eh? Bit of gold. Can't wait for Big Monkey. I love Big Monkey. Where are you, Big Monkey? Big Monkey's amazing. Dodge roll training time coming our way.
Break!
Bonk. Oh, we're in the ruins. Big Monkey's here. Maybe? No? Not quite. Big Monkey lurks in the ruins, but not these ruins. Will we turn into a pancake, or will we out-monkey the monkey? Can we out-monkey the monkey? It's pretty hard, but it's not like better than me leap slamming, bone shattering, I guess. That'd be good if the pack's like slightly too dangerous to do that, but the problem is if that's the case, it's also a bit dangerous to stand there and channel Sunder.
Shatter and break!
have no flask. Oh! God damn. He probably wants an armor break set up to really be worthwhile. Whee! I'm okay, I'm okay. Me. I need charges desperately. Come here, hunting down these little monkeys. I feel like we're about to run into the big one. I have no flaws. There should be a way checkpoint near him somewhere, but we might not find it first. The monkey might find us first. Oh, I think this is them. Maybe, maybe. No. Only boss checkpoints and waypoints refill? What's the other? That's not entirely true. You can get charges from regular monsters now too, just a very reduced amount. There's our Venom Crypts as well. You have the well in town, checkpoints, boss kills, rare monsters give charges, magic monsters give less charges, normal monsters give a very small amount of charges. There are flask modifiers to get the charges over time. There's also a belt type that does that, a belt base. There's probably some other like passives and things that help with that. And there's also a flask mod that gives you a chance to get an extra charge on kill. It's like 30% chance for charge on kill. I don't know what the original question was, but thought I might as well just mention all the flask things. Yeah, let me info dump you on flasks. They're my special interest. Do 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 do. Whoop. What's this? Den of the Serpent. That's the quest. There's also a side area in here that just gives some generic loot. There's like her priests also have a burial chamber you can go into as well. Varlorb. Love Varlorbs. Varling's so good in PoE2, I love it. Big fan of how Varlorbs feel now. I want a Varlorb every item now. I was much more hesitant about doing it in PoE1. Do I have anything I want to Varl right now? Nothing finished enough to Varl, I don't think. Whoop. Support gems, thank God! I need so many support gems. So support gem starved. That's what happens when you just blindly YOLO your build. Oh, support gem 2. Oh, even bigger deal. Oh God, okay. So close combat's pretty lit. Life Thief also honestly would be very helpful. Earth Shatter does fonts? The little pillars give you like font of blood and stuff? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Why would I want a long shot Earth Shatter? I guess he could. Heavy swing, less attack speed, 35% more melee fizz. Well, you can do that on an Earthquake then, eh? Where's Earthquake? Devastate. Break armor equal to 15% damage dealt. So we could use that in combination with Sunder as a bit of a punchy skill, I suppose. Guaranteed crits would be Maybe make it a bit more worth using. 10% of the physical damage dealt. It's probably not even enough that... It's probably not enough that like Leap Slam would break them as you leap onto them, I don't imagine. Could be worth a try. Momentum's pretty good for Leap Slam, isn't it? Oh, we have too many good options. Too many good options. Holy Descent as well. Ooh. Consecrated Ground, regenerate 5% life per second. Mate, I need that. Holy Descent's the first one to get. So we take Magnified Effect and put that on one of these other ones then. Maybe just back on Earthquake or something. Thunder maybe.
Split the earth!
Oh. Holy Descent is very good. 5% life per second is amazing. Look how much healing that is. Wild poison, no less. I'll get scaled by life regen scaling that we might get soon as well. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Can we find more like that? I need more of those tier 2 support gems. So good. Whee! Here's the other chamber. I don't think there was anything guaranteed in here. Yeah, I don't think so. Leaden Great Hammer. I found a really banger. Construct Hammer would be fun to use. If I find a really banger two-hander though, I might be tempted to swap for a while. That one does not count. Better go find the big monkey. Hey, big monkey, where are you? Also, hold on. Where you can get over 100% life recovery too, or 10 to 20 life regen per second. I think that's the route I want to go. I'm a big fan of that. There's also the corpse we have to find in there too. Stun threshold, elemental ailment, mana regen. Originally, I chose like elemental ailment or something. I think mana regen's actually pretty lit. Actually a fan of that one now, I think. Keep finding good energy shield gear. Isn't that always the way? Maybe you play an armor character, find all the energy shield gear. Confirmation bias for sure. Did I have... We'll wait and see what the next sport gem I want, because then I can pick it. Right. Big monkey, where are you, buddy? Magnified effect on Bone Zone is huge and cool. Oh, nah, on Bone Shatter. Yeah, for the shockwave scaling, eh? Alright, let's go. It's not really that useful in Sunder. Earthquake would be good too, but... Loading, processing. Jungle Ruins, the mighty Silver Fist. Let's find you. Hey. Dang, I have infinite healing there. Oh yeah. Okay, let's beeline. Templar start here. You don't find Big Monkey finds you. I cannot wait. Big Monkey, come to me.
Enough!
do one other thing today. I want it to be getting pancaked by Big Monkey. Or alternatively, pancaking Big Monkey. Monkey! So good. The heck? Going all over the zone. I am frog. Let's go. Oh, there's the infested barons. Not what I want right now. Whee! I leveled so I could check the vendor again, though. So we're gonna find Monkey and at least finish with them. But I will be away for several days for a bit of a trip that we're taking. So I'll miss you fine, folks. We'll continue the Aria action when I get back, though. I can tell you the exact date in a moment. Once I look it up, because I do not remember. Whee! So I couldn't do a big New Year's stream today, this year, due to needing to get up for a flight at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Doesn't really make doing a New Year's Eve countdown a very good idea. Especially when I still have yet to pack as well. Where are you, Monkey? Monkey! Must be back in this area, surely. Surely. How is the zone so massive? Oh, oh, oh. Maybe, maybe. No. Monkey? Okay. Surely here. There we go. That's them. Whee! Oh, yeah, baby. Oh man, all the ads are not good here. Woo! Big slams, eh? Yeah. Man roll. Okay. And punch. And big. Yeah! That was sick. I loved him rolling into the bone shuttle like that. Was really so fun. Will you stop spitting poison at me, please? That's toxic. Oh. Oh my god, the dodges were perfect. Dodge under. Oh! Oh my god, no. Hold on. I am unprepared. Did I just like tank that or? That's not got me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Highly uh-oh. Oh no, no! That is not where we want to be. Oh boy, okay. No, 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 no! 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 Ah! Oh god! I'm okay! I'm okay! No, 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 no! Dodge rolling! Stop! Stop! Okay, 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 okay. Oh. Oh my god, no! I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh no! So good. So good. I love you, Monkey. You're amazing. Oh, you have shamed me and there's no time for me to... Oh god, no! He's not gonna let me go! He's not gonna let me go! It's alright, we got there. Just tank him. Just tank him. He'll be fine. I have to speed run it. Coach is gonna try and run out of Brax on me in like 30 seconds. Do it, do it, do it. Oh my god, I might actually do it, but Please don't cut me off ad break. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry in advance if that it's okay. It's okay. We did it. We did it. Success. Yes, I did it. Oh, great. Yes, saved. I may have got bonked by Silverfist, but I didn't get bonked by the ad break. Okay, thanks for hanging out, folks. It's been a pleasure. I will continue with the Warrior Solo Self-Found action when I return from my trip, which is in... Check my dates, check my dates. Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6 days. Okay, so like about a week. I'll see you then. Okay, thanks for hanging out, chat. Love yous. You can just still hear him grunting in the background. This is where I'll be when I log in. I'll just be at this checkpoint. It'll be amazing.